2, 1. Hello, everyone. I have a very special interview for you today. We are going to get to meet the author of The Ocean, Sea and Me, Cara Whyte. Welcome, Cara.
Thank you very much. Hello, everyone. Hello. Thank you for having us.
We love this book so much in our house. It's a book that should be on everybody's shelf. You just bring authorship to a whole new level.
Oh, thank you so much.
Especially with your beautiful, enchanting voice that helps my 6-year-old go to sleep. Thank you so much.
Yes, I'm happy to do that, for sure.
I cannot recommend this book highly enough, Mom. Okay.
Yeah, that is so important. Yeah, I love that it does have that effect on a lot of children. So that's good.
It's the real bonus. It really truly is. So, Cara, we're going to get stuck in. I have a few questions here for you. Cara, can you share with us your journey into authorship?
Yeah, so first of all, I mean, just the thought of actually being called an author is such an honor. And I love, that I'm acknowledged as a children's author now. It all first started, my journey is a little bit different because it did start with writing songs. And so my lyrics and my music is everything that I created. And at some point I thought, I would love to see this go into a book, which I'll explain a little bit more, but it's just been a really good journey in that sense. It's been quite natural, and my husband and I, we just read to our children at such an early age, and we knew, how important books were for children, and, and the gift of being able to read to your child and have those special moments, it's just amazing. But when I first saw our book on the bookshelf, that's when it really hit me, and I thought, I'm a singer, I'm a songwriter, but now I'm an author, and I felt really, really proud of, to say that. So, yeah, so a different kind of journey, but that's where I'm at this point.
Oh, it's so special. And do you know what? Every single authorship journey is different. And once you honor your own process, then that's when the magic happens. 100%.
So yeah.
So, Cara, tell us the inspiration behind your book, The Ocean, Sea and Me.
So the book, I actually started writing the lyrics when I was pregnant with my first child. I was living in Byron Bay. But even before that, I spent my whole childhood at the beach. I lived in Florida, California, Hawaii. So I did a lot of surfing. So most of my free time is in the ocean. So I'm obviously very inspired by the ocean. But I didn't even think about writing a song until I was pregnant. And that's the whole funny thing, is all these ideas and all these songs started coming during that time. So The Ocean, Sea and Me, so I was pregnant, but then I had my boy, and then I had my second boy. And during that whole time, we spent, I'd say, the majority of our free time at the beach. And it wasn't until like my second child was maybe 2 or 3 years old, and I thought, I'm going to finish this song. I haven't even finished it yet, so I finally got the, inspiration to finish it. And then I thought this would be an amazing sing-along book. I thought this would be such a beautiful picture book. So I made a collage, because I personally do not draw. Unfortunately, it's not one of my skills. So I just made a collage of everything that I envisioned, the lyrics to be, and just what pictures would go with the lyrics. And then it wasn't until I saw a picture that Anne had done, my illustrator, on social media, and I saw it and I said, oh, I love her style. I love her uniqueness and the difference of her artwork compared to others. And I contacted her. She said yes. And then I gave her the collage, and so, but she took on her own, she took it as her own as well. But then the beautiful thing about Anne is that she really said, we need to put some personal, pictures in there, and, let's make this book a little bit more personal for you. So she did take a lot of pictures of my boys and things like that for inspiration, as well as you see Sunny Boy on the cover, and then all these at the end of the book hugging his friends in Hawaii. So it's quite cute. So it all came from that. Yeah.
Oh, that is so gorgeous. And we're all, in our children's books, there's a part of us in there. The stories come from us and the inspiration. It's And the reason why music works so beautifully in children's books is because children's books need a rhythm.
Yeah, that's
You
right.
mastered the rhythm first and then wrote the stories, which is
Yeah, that's very nice. I agree.
and such a talent. So she is. And we have you with Anne tomorrow, so we'll be able to share that.
Perfect.
Illustrative perspective, which is
Yeah,
beautiful.
that's cool.
So your music is enchanting, Cara, and so soothing. How long have you been a singer? And have you always envisioned your songs as children's books? I suppose you kind of answered that, but you know, just
Yeah. So the funny thing is, I actually started writing songs when I was in my early 20s, and I just picked up the guitar and I would just write my own songs, things that I knew that my vocal range could handle, because I've never been formally trained or anything, and my mom didn't even know I sang, and I said, "Oh, I wrote a song, Mom," and she goes, "I didn't even know you sang or play guitar." It's really funny. So I think I just always kept that very incognito and very, I didn't have that real confidence at the time. But again, it wasn't until I had kids that I thought, oh my gosh, just experiencing life with them. And, they're my little muses. So everything they've experienced or something they would say, or just, adventures we'd go on, just inspired these songs. And it hasn't really stopped yet, which is really good. So I keep coming up with ideas, and I do feel that the sing-along aspect of it is just so special to me, because that is how I can get it out there to everybody, just through song as well. But just having a quiet read is just as lovely, so it's nice to be able to do both.
it truly. The thing with the song coming through the story, Cara, it just enhances it so much and gives, the kids are wired up to things all the time these days, and reading a story and listening to a song together with your child is just such a special experience.
It is.
Just is.
I've done this. I mean, my kids had to listen to my songs hundreds of times. And, in the beginning, they would never have gotten sick of it. And they were the best audience. But now that they're older, I see that they're not as keen. I'll be like forcing them to listen to it now. But I did get to experience it.
You're ready to build up that new audience. Have you any advice for children's book authors, aspiring ones?
Yeah, well, the whole thing is, I really feel like you just got to do it. If you actually have in your mind that you want to write a book, or you want to, make a song up, or you want to go to the recording studio, whatever it is. But I feel like, you just gotta do it. And I think, that's easier said than done. But for myself, I was so inspired once I saw Anne's art that I thought, I'm just going to ask her. She's not even an illustrator. She just is an artist, but I thought, you just find someone that you, especially, if you need to find a illustrator, you just find someone whose artwork is what you like, and then you create something. They don't have to be an illustrator that's been doing it for a long time. It's just fun to see someone's artwork and actually say, wow, I think our story would go well together, and that's how I feel.
The bond between author's words and the illustrator it's very special. And whenever you find a bond like yours and Anne's, you have your own website together. Cara,
yes. I'm so happy, that we finally got to that we are going to continue to do this together. And I think that is the biggest thing I've learned too, is just that having that, continuity, but being able to grow together as a team, and as a partnership is going to be amazing, and we really appreciate each other. So
beautiful. So Cara, there's more books to come. Can you tell us about them? Just a little snippet.
This is where I just want to do a quick shout out to Joanne Fedler and her husband Zed, because they a while back just said, you're not really seeing the big picture of your books, Cara, and I thought, okay, what is my big picture? What do I want to see my books become? Like, how long do I want to do this? And I never thought of those questions, and for me, this is just the beginning now, which I find that is so exciting. So I get to have this journey now where you know, Ann and I are going to do, we have the Ocean, Sea, and Me here. We are going to have the Park Trees and Me coming out soon. And then we will have the Moon, Stars, and Me. So those are all the songs I've written. So it'll be all become this beautiful trilogy. And then from there, we will really just see how we go. But just to get out the other songs and to, you know, just to show the difference of what we can do. And all the songs are inspired by nature, you know, and we just love, you know, anything. I mean, obviously ocean related, but the Park Trees and Me is about being in the park and appreciating trees and being outside. And the Moon, Stars, and Me will be more of a beautiful lullaby, but it is all quite exciting that we do have all this coming up to look forward to.
You're gonna get my kids going to sleep forever. I love it. I love it so much.
Yeah, I can't wait.
It is that seeing the bigger picture as an author, because it is a journey. It is a journey.
I know, and I just love that you know, people have started putting you know, you just get just all that nice recognition, you know, people really do appreciate it, and they come and they love your book, or I love your song, and I just, you know, that is what inspires me too. And when and tomorrow I'll go to a preschool and, you know, play my song and read the book, but that is exactly where I want to be in life right now. Is, you know, I love being with the kids and just playing like that is so fun. So
it's such a gift, and that's the thing. And whenever you prepare yourself, get your books ready to be embraced by the world, you know, it takes a bit of work, and it's hard to get to this stage where you're at, but now you can celebrate it and share it with the world, which is beautiful.
Exactly. And that's why I'm so happy to do this interview with you too. You know, I'm ready for the fun side of it all now, you know, and it is going to be a nice adventure. So yeah, that.
So Cara, where can we find you?
Well, so right now I would say if you go to Ann and I's website, but it's called caranann.com. You can link into our books there. I have my own website as well called carawhitemusic.com. And that is where I do have 2 children's albums out already, and I am currently working on the 3rd album. So that is another another side project there. And then we're on the Instagram. We're Karen Ann on Instagram, and we're Karen Ann on Facebook. So we're getting there. We're, you know, hopefully you can find it.
It's a beautiful ring to it. It just really works, and I just love it. We're going to be singing Cara Ann's praises for many years.
Yeah, I love that. I just love that we have that she finally agreed to be my illustrator. You know, we can do this together. So it's really fun to have a friend to do this journey with.
Yeah, it's such a beautiful story. We love it. And so everybody, if you want to grab your copy of The Ocean, Sea, and Me, head over to caranann.com and be sure to get in touch with Cara and let her know, and share your pictures on Instagram as well. Okay.
That's perfect. Thank you so much, Karen.
Thank you so much for joining me. It's going to be really inspiring for many, and there are many mums that are going to be reaching out to you, thanking you so much.
Yeah, that's awesome. I can't wait. Yeah, I love to hear the feedback, you know. Yeah, that's what it's all about. Thank you.
Bye everyone.
Bye guys. Thank you. See ya.